In this video, we are talking about the surface area of cubes and prisms. So the surface area is just the area of the outside or the surface of cubes and prisms. So think about if you were to cover this box in wrapping paper, that is, however big that piece of wrapping paper is the size of the surface area of the shape. So over here we have a cube, and each side is 2 feet by 2 feet. So what we do is we find the area of one of these squares. So in order to find the area, we would multiply the length times width, and that is 2 times 2. So the area of one of the sides is 4, and since all 6 sides are the same dimensions, we would just multiply this side by 6 and get 24. And this would be the area of this cube. That's number 1. So for number 3, we have a box that is not a cube. So we can't quite do this the same way because instead all of the sides have different dimensions. So with rectangular prisms, the top and the bottom are going to be the same. So if we find the area of the bottom, that is the same as the area for the top. So what we would do is multiply that area by 2, and the bottom and the top have a length and width of 3, so we would say 2 times 3 times 3. Now the sides have dimensions of 1 and 3. So there's 2 of these sides with these dimensions, so we would multiply that by 2. So we would say 2 times 1 times 3. And the front and back, so this is the front and then the back is back here. They have a dimension of 3 times 1, and so we would do the same thing, 2 times 1 times 3. So now we would multiply these and add them all up. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 is 18, 1 times 3 is 3, times 2 is 6, and 1 times 3 is 3, times 2 is 6. So we have 18 plus 6 plus 6, and that equals 30. So the surface area of this box is 30. So number 5, we have another box. It has a width of 4, a length of 9, and a height of 4. So once again, we're going to pair up the sides. So let's look at the front over here and the back over here. So it has so each of the, so both the front and the back are squares, and they're 4 by 4. So we are going to multiply 2 times 4 times 4. Now let's erase the front and the back, and let's look at the sides now. So over here, okay, and these have an area of 4 times 9. So we will multiply 2 times 4 times 9. Okay, so that's for that side, and now we want to look at the top and the bottom. So let's see. So that's the top, that's the bottom. So it has a width of 4 and a length of 9. So once again, we're going to multiply 2 times 4 times 9. So now let's multiply all of these areas up. So 4 times 4 is 16, times 2 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36, times 2 is 72. And 4 times 9 is 36, times 2 is 72. So we're going to add 32 plus 72 plus 72. So that is 176. And that is the surface area for this box. Okay, number 7 is kind of a flatter box. The dimensions are 10 by 10 times 2. So the bottom and the top are both 10 by 10. So we are going to multiply 2 times 10 times 10. Okay, the sides of the box are 10 by 2. So we are going to multiply 2 times 10 times 2. And the front and the back are also 10 by 2. So we are going to say 2 times 10 times 2. So now let's multiply these. 10 times 10 is 100, times 2 is 200. 10 times 2 is 20, times 2 is 40, and the same for the front and the back, that's also 40. So when you add all of this up, it is 280, and that is number 7. Okay, number 9, we have a cube once again. All of the sides are the same, which means that all 6 sides have the same area. So we only need to find the area of one of these sides and then multiply it by 6. So this is 5 by 5, so 5 times 5 is 25, and there's 6 of these sides with an area of 25, so we're just going to multiply this by 6, and that is 150. So that is the answer for number 9, and that is it for this section.